Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Devil understood elder apostle, great millstone, rule and teach well. This is actually one to everybody that's tuning in, listening and learning, getting this edification from several brothers doing this ministry. And just getting right into it. All right, just getting right into it. The day of the Lord, just gonna be going into the day of the Lord, because it's near, and it's approaching. It's prophecy, Matter of fact, we can start with this. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time." Let me see. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not lie, it will not tarry." Right? And these prophecies that's written throughout the scriptures, is the vision that we're supposed to be looking out for. The kingdom, ultimately, being, the thing that's gonna, one of the main prophecies that's gonna come to pass. But it's we that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be waiting for the prophecies. And one of these prophecies is the day of the Lord, man. Which is going to be the day when, Yahweh shall come back, deliver his elect. Wow. Also, what's going to be going on is those ICBMs, going to be dropping down, on Babylon the Great and other areas that's across the four corners of the earth that the Lord wants to judge that way. But this is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 14. It says, "The great day of the Lord is near. It is near, and hasteth greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly," right? And no one is going to be able to, put out the flame of the Lord's wrath, when that day comes, man. It's going to be straight judgment, Yahushua is going to come and get straight to the point, which is judgment. It says, "That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation," right? Because that day is going to leave America, Babylon, the Great, desolate. After the flames of fire is evaporates, going to be a straight up desert, man. A dwelling place and a habitation for vile creatures, man. This is a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, right? And thick darkness because the clouds, are going to cover, the atmosphere and the stars and the sun and the moon. You're not going to be able to see any of that because of all of the things that's going to be going on in the sky. The chariots, which is going to cover the sky, but also the innumerable chariots, which is going to cover the sky, but also, the ICBMs, man. They're going to be flying in the sky, dropping down, And the mushroom cloud from those ICBMs is also going to cover the sky. So, it's going to be a day of darkness, This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 63 and verse 4. It says, "For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore mine own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. Let me see. It's talking about let me see. So dealing with, matter of fact, let me start from verse 3. It says, I have trodden down, it says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I tread them in mine anger, and tremble them, and trample them in my fury. Right, and it's dealing with Yahushua, because when Yahushua come back, it's going to be like a wine press. You know, it's going to be like he's stepping on wine, on stepping on grapes. You know what I'm saying? Just symbolic for the amount of bloodshed that's going to be when Yahushua comes back. Right, and ain't nobody else coming back with Yahushua. You know, besides the angels. You know, so that's why I say, and of the people there was none with me. Right, but Yahushua is coming back with the angels, according to Second Ezra, the 13th chapter. It says, for I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury. Right, because the Lord's gonna be furious. You know, technically, you know, it's a different time. The scriptures say 1,000 years. The timing from on earth to heaven is different. It's not the same. You know, compared to the time period that Yahushua got crucified in the ancient Roman Empire, you know what I'm saying? If you do the math, the Lord is still furious, man. You know, if you do the math, the Lord is still hot, from 2 days ago, man. You know, because, the time is not the same time as it is on earth. Really, it was like 2,000 years ago, but, Yahushua's still mad, and he's ready to deliver his elect. So he's going to come with great fury. He's not going to, the scripture say in the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 49, that the Lord shall bring a fire, and what will I if it already be kindled, right? So, the Lord is coming with more flames, man. It says, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, right? That's why, right? Because it's gonna be so much bloodshed, man. It's gonna be like the blood is just a man just going and swinging his sword, and just all the blood is going on his garments. That's what this precept is being symbolic like. But we know that Yahushua is gonna use his chariots to do and his angels to do the bidding of destroying the wicked. It says, and I will stain all my raiment, for the day of vengeance is mine. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and that's what Yahushua is thinking about. When he's going to come down here, deliver his elect, and get his vengeance. When somebody does something bad to you, you know what I'm saying, and disrespect, or just outright hatred, that'll be on your mind. You'll be thinking about that shit, and it might even plague you. It could plague you. So Yahushua is ready, man. He's ready to come back in here and get his payback. Get his well, I ain't gonna call it a hit back, because it's gonna be way greater than that. It says, and the year of my redeemed is come, right? Right. So the year that is deemed for Yahushua to come and visit the earth, is we in those times, man. It's near, This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, and verse 1. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the earth, of the land, tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand, right? And we're continually mentioning how the day of the Lord is near, right? It says, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and strong. There have not been ever the like. This is dealing with the missiles, because there ain't never been no missile technology that the Lord allowed to be on the earth like it is today. It says, neither shall be any more after, right? After it, and there ain't gonna be no more missiles after the, after this destruction. Ain't nobody gonna rise up and create ICBM missiles. You know what I'm saying? Because there's gonna be a time, you know, where the Lord is somebody, it was somebody that mentioned that the fourth world war is gonna be fought with sticks and stones. You know, so yeah, ain't gonna be none of that, and then you're gonna have the elect that's gonna come and in the form of hunters, gathering up the servants of the earth that's gonna build up the kingdom, and we're gonna have spiritual power, so it ain't gonna be allowing men to try to create weapons. The scripture say beat your they shall beat their swords into pruning hooks, to their form, that's farming tools. So yeah, ain't gonna be no more after either. It says, even to the years of many generations, even forever, right? On the earth. Ain't nobody gonna be creating no ICBM missiles on the earth forever on the earth, man. It says, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth, right? And that's dealing with, how the propulsive system with the ICBMs, because when they drop down, it's gonna have an acceleration pulse that's gonna be shooting it, to its destination. But then it's gonna shoot forth. It's gonna be fired before the missile as well. That's dealing with the propulsive system. But it says uh right, and also how the missile, when it drops, when someone comes into the atmosphere, be lighting up on fire. But it says as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and the strong. We know that this is this great people is talking about the missiles. There have not been. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm in verse 3. It says the land is as a garden of Eden before them, and behind them a destroying. It says, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them, right? And nothing is going to be able to escape them, because when those missiles hit, it's going to clear up the amount of space that it takes, when that missile explodes, right? And it's going to leave a great wilderness, man. Right, as a land of Eden before them, because America, still it got grass, and it got vegetation, you know, and but behind, once those ICBMs drop, it's gonna be nothing, you know. But this is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 15. This is for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done. It says, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Right, because she's going to receive double, for the amount of iniquity and wickedness that she's committed against the nation of Israel. It says, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head, right? So you're going to be rewarded for the amount of wickedness that you commit, including blasphemy, that you blaspheme against the Lord. All right. It says, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, right? And you use the nation of Israel as a laundering tool for money, man. You've drunk upon the holy mountain of the Lord, You got the nation of Israel in captivity, and you're proud about it, And you also, you're a stranger to the land of Jerusalem, but, you basically, dwell there as if you're the people, man. It says, so shall all the heathen drink continually, yeah. They shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been, right? Because there's going to come a time to where you Edomites, you're going to, you're not going to exist, man. You're gonna have to come back through the other heathen nations, but it ain't gonna be no Esau, no Amalek, or no Magog. It's just gonna be straight up, your spirit. You're gonna be born. You're gonna come back after your extermination. You're gonna come back through the loins of the other heathen. The Africans. Ham, the so-called Africans. You're gonna come out of Moab, the so-called Chinese. You're gonna come out of Ishmael. You're gonna come out of all of these other heathen nations. But you're not going. It ain't gonna be no such thing as Esau anymore. But this is the book of Amos, chapter 5, and verse 18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light," right? And according to your wickedness, man, you got all these people thinking. The devil got all these people thinking, oh, Christianity, got these people thinking that the day of the Lord is gonna be good for them, man. But in all actuality, the day of the Lord is gonna be vicious, man. Upon the wicked. It's gonna be judgment for the wicked. Right? This is First Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. Right? You're not gonna be able to expect when the day of the Lord is gonna come. And the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Right? So, the Lord is gonna burn this place up, man. And it's gonna come unexpected, man. So we got Habakkuk chapter 2, and I'll start at verse okay, yeah, that was it. I'll read Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie." Right. So when the end is coming, because you're already at the end, but it's gonna reach a point to where that clock is gonna hit 1 o'clock, and that's the ending of the time. I'm saying that this devil has to rule, man. The Lord know the time, man. And Yahweh waiting on that mark. He's waiting on Yahweh. To come back and deliver his elect, man, and destroy the wicked. All right. But Lord's willing, us edifying the way up, shall forgive me the spirit of this lesson. We'll close up by giving our honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. Don't want to say the elder apostle create Milestone. Next time say Shalom, Waquam, Yashara, Shalom.